too shall rest. And in the air no breath, and in the eye no birds, and in the black no needs. Then when we are nothing and one, and our flesh is eaten by trees that thrust to the sun, and our blood is drunk by lizards with flickering tongues, and all that we are is nothing, and all, and being born, then over the fields of quiet wheat the wind will caress, and there will be peace, and we too shall rest.
I'm sick of seeing and touching both sides of things. Sick of being the damn bridge for everybody. Nobody can talk to anybody without me, right? I explain my mother to my father to my little sister to my brother.
Liked it or not, and I hope I can mirror myself in the same way, in the same spirit, because she didn't care what anybody thought about her. And Merilene, I thank you. Peace.
For being free and for being herself. It's so difficult to be ourselves in a world that is so critical of the human experience. And I felt like she was free and she was herself, and that is such a victory. I think for most of us, we're trying to kind of either A, find ourselves or free ourselves, and I think she did both.
My good intentions strung out in IV tubes, green monkey monitors suck your dreams into the language of blink, blink, beep to beep, beep, beep to beep, beep, with no backup singers, beep to beep, beep, zing, and I can't write no song for this.
It was the rarest of poetry events where you would sit in this room and, you know, the person wasn't there, but they were there because their image was coming, it was kind of scrolling down the screen, you know, and you could hear these words.
So that's all I'm saying is that keep poetry alive. I'm not going to read. Keep it real. Keep writing. Keep publishing. Keep recognizing that we are here.
In the absence of your sunshine, the sundial has lost its shadow. The tick-tock of the clock has stopped. The pendulum is still.
Merilene busted machine ghosts. Merilene tamed tools contrivance. Merilene vaulted verse off pavement. Merilene experimented, exchanged, enlarged experience.
You're just the realest girl I ever seen. No, Merilene is real. And please, I said is. I don't mean was. Was means past tense. Merilene is real.
Merilene understood the internet better than anybody black that I ever met. It amazes me what has come today with computers, and she was onto that before anybody.
Really, my New York sister. I just knowing her was such a joy, and so she talked about keeping it real. Oh my God. Exactly. She was such a light, and she was as courageous as everybody says.
Her true drug was people. And you could just see the energy, her face light up.
She was a hell of a slam poet. Gosh. We did Dynamite, Fearless Feminist Pornography. In a park.
That people be together here in the form of a half moon is theater. That people be together in the full ellipse of the open heart is a world-class audience. A full gratitude, a personal storm.
And she was also a true New York City girl. The poem is called Laughter or Tears. There's so much I hold inside. Forgive me, please, if I laughed when I should have cried.
Someone who believed in a John Coltrane mural, Promised Land, even if she had to ride the bus to Century City for legal work. I would have visited her at the hospital. I would have done my friend's duties I don't understand your passing.
The point is, you walk a mean walk of poem pavement.
Amen.
You sing a black poet's joy. You stand on ground unchanging. You grow a world God-born, sis.
In Hillhurst when the Onyx is still there. And I just knew her as a friend for the longest time before I knew about her writing. And the funny thing is, I think she's one of the people in this scene that I've known the longest. And it saddens me that she's gone.
You've experienced a lot of artists, but this sister had a unique, she was sharp.
That Merilene passed, we had been visiting her a few times, and Diane had told us that it would probably be the last day.
Some of you may remember. It was titled "The Naked Word."
Yeah.
But I never understood why she lost, and maybe she hearing all these crying songs of oppressed women.
So I'm just honored to have known her and to have seen her around and about. And I know when I go out, she's going to be there.
And then I came the night that Merilene was the featured poet, and I said, oh.
Dwelling in communion. We all know that we feel a little more vulnerable when people look at us. Who among us hasn't said, "Stop looking at me"?
But the ability to be that real all the time.
You discover that I have on your shirt. Run, run, run as fast as I can. I am proud of you, Diane.
Physically, I'm distraught. Emotionally, full of thoughts. Not that you passed. I can actually look up to you more because you're in heaven.
In my dream, your face will flower through the darkness of the night. Like the lights of home before me, or an angel.
Why turn thus to your summer laughter and not coldly away? Your name falls, sweet apples in the book of seasons everywhere.